the power of the 9 Titans. There are legends surrounding their immense strength and uses, but there has gotta be one out of the 9 that shines above the rest. But before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, I really would appreciate it. Anyways, let's dive into it. And a quick warning, there are slight spoilers about Titan powers, but if you don't care about that, then enjoy the video. I'll be trying to base this list off of raw talent on the battlefield and the ability to 1v1 the other shifters. The base setting for each holder is that they're royal or a master at the shifter's power. Let's start with the Attackontitan. Its powers consist of massive strength, rapid regeneration, and the ability to see the future. The strength of the Attackontitan is an extremely good power to hold. It helps with raw power in any circumstance and the ability to carry very heavy objects like the boulder. No other shifter aside from the Colossal Titan could have pulled off what Eren did in Season 1. When held by someone that knows what they're doing, or someone of royal descent, this Titan can prove extremely useful. The regeneration of the Attackontitan allows it to keep moving forward. If you can harness this ability, it would be very hard to beat the Attackontitan in hand-to-hand combat. The Attackontitan's name in Japanese literally translates to Advancing Titan, so you can infer that the specific shifter is very good at getting to where they want to go. With the Attackontitan or Advancing Titan's ability to see through time, this would lead some to think it has a tactical advantage over others because it can literally see the future. Now, this would be good, but you can't alter the future with this power. You merely see what's coming and that's it. But even with this semi-useless ability, the Advancing Titan definitely can pull its weight in many military situations, as well as being able to beat most shifters in a 1v1. I'd rank the Attackontitan an S on my list. Next is the female Titan. This Titan shifter has endurance, amazing hardening abilities, the power to call other Titans, and I think this was mentioned, but she also can steal others' powers temporarily. Now, I'm not sure if this power to call Titans could change with a royal holder, but if that's the case, then it could be an asset to any battle. Show up with nothing, use its ability to call the Titans, and destroy your enemy. The endurance is also a decent factor of the female Titan. It's pretty useful, and with someone that's very skilled, we could see peak-like shifting in the female Titan. The hardened skin isn't something major to focus on in my opinion, due to the fact that all shifters have this power. I'm sure the Attackontitan and all others could be as good at hardening as the female Titan with enough practice. But I won't just cast it aside, it's clear that her hardening is superior to the others as a factory setting. This is amazing for 1v1s, and it could be useful for a lot of other things as well. With the female's great hand-to-hand combat potential, but only decent battlefield power, I'll put her at an A ranking. Now let's talk about the Colossal Titan. The fabled 60-meter Titan, the largest, scariest shifter around. When it transforms, it can literally nuke an area around it. They call it a god of destruction for a reason. But here's the issue. While it does have a lot of raw power and massive strength and size, this Titan is absolutely terrible for a tactical situation. You can't bring this guy to the battlefield unless he's like a mile away from you. That strategy could work, but that's not really ideal. This is a very situational shifter power that you'd only use in a very select amount of circumstances. But let's not ignore how huge and strong this Titan is. It's not totally useless on the battlefield. If it transforms a bit far away from you or just doesn't nuke the area, it can be good. It can hold houses, rocks, villages, basically anything and everything you bring to a battle can just rest in this dude's hands. And if you really wanted to, you could just throw the shifter onto the enemy battlefield and make him nuke it, which is pretty decent. It's also hard to actually kill this shifter. Since we're going off shifter 1v1s, let's create a scenario. You have the 60-meter Colossal Titan looking down at the Attackontitan. Although I rank the Attackontitan an S, it would have a hell of a time trying to defeat this humongous Titan. The Colossal has the ability to blow smoke off its body until it disintegrates, which buys time, but isn't very useful in a Titan fight. The female or any other Titan that can harden its hands can climb up the Colossal Titan and eat him. But even with this scenario, the Colossal Titan wouldn't be able to reach or grab or hit any other shifter. If you can't hit in a battle, it really doesn't matter how tanky you are, you can't win. The only scenario that the Colossus Titan would win in is an instant obliteration of his foe. It's just too situational to be rational. Taking into account its combat ability and military uses, I'd probably rank this Titan a C. Now, this is all comparative. In my opinion, mobility is an asset of any fighter. The Colossal Titan just can't dodge anything if a gun or cannon is shot at its nape. So on both sides, 1v1 in military, you'd probably lose this big guy fairly quickly. Moving on, the Armored Titan. I have always loved the Armored Titan. Its abilities basically consist of being hard. Like, it has armor. This is an extraordinary ability on the battlefield. The base hardening probably wouldn't be of use against a Master Attack Titan or Female Titan though. You would need something a little more than that. We have seen the Armored Titan create claws on its hands and feet, similar to the female in Season 1. Again, I'm assuming every shifter can do this, so I'm not chalking this down as an Armored Titan power. In a 1v1, the Armored Titan really doesn't have much to work with when facing a fearsome foe like the Female or Attack Titan. It would probably lose extremely quickly. The power from this shifter comes with its many other military uses. It provides a great shield most of the time, and against any civilian-grade weaponry, the Armored Titan is basically invincible. But honestly, this has gotta be one of the weaker shifters in my opinion. With someone skilled in its nape, it could be powerful, but comparatively speaking, it lacks muster. It's decently fast, decently strong, and that's about it. We've seen the Armored Titan get railed one too many times, so I'll have to put him at a C rank with his big brother, the Colossus. And now, the Monkey Titan. He's larger than most Titans, has a good arm, and is able to control other Titans. I really don't see much difference with the Founder's power and the Beast's power, aside from the whole memory wipe thing or whatever. But the Beast is an absolutely phenomenal adversary on the battlefield. He proved himself in the battle for Shiganshina, where he single-handedly wiped out those 200 or so troops. With the Beast backing you up on the battlefield, you can basically rest assured that he has it covered. But as we saw with the introduction to Season 4, the more modern humanity's weapons got, the more useless each shifter had become. So it's hard to gauge how useful each shifter would be in modern military. If we were to go off Paradise's primitive-like technology, then the Beast would be absolutely amazing. With modern tech, he'd probably be good, but not outstanding by any means. His ability for a 1v1 is probably dismal at most. He's purely tactical and has almost no room to 1v1 with his basic kit. He would get easily creamed by most shifters, but would probably fare decently against the Colossal if he climbed him and ate the nape. Granted, that's easier said than done, because like I said, the Colossal Titan can purge steam from his body. The Beast isn't fast, strong, or tanky, he's purely tactical. He's about the polar opposite of the Female Titan. She has amazing 1v1 capability, but no military advantages, while the Beast has no 1v1 capability, but amazing military advantage. I'll put him right next to the Female Titan at A tier. Next up is the Jaw Titan. This Titan is immensely powerful. It has razor-sharp teeth, razor-sharp claws, and a small size to match its insane mobility. We've seen what this shifter can do in the past, and it's honestly scary. Now, I'd love to clarify this myself, but I honestly have no idea. Marcel, Porco, and Falco all have the hardened jaw in their Jaw Titan, but Ymir didn't have one. I heard about reclaiming Marcel's special jaw, but I'm still unclear if this is a natural trait of the Jaw Titan. They explained a bit about the armored fluid to create these masks, but why didn't Ymir have one and Falco did? It's all sort of confusing, so I'm going to set my own parameters. I'll disregard the Galliard mask for this ranking. It honestly isn't a necessary feature to the Jaw Titan's power. The Jaw Titan has innate sharp teeth and claws. This is very good for tearing up Titans and climbing objects. We see Ymir cling to trees in Season 2 and also destroy many Titans at the castle ruins. This Titan shifter can be amazing on the battlefield. Its fast speed and smaller size allow it to dodge bullets and other weaponry. The best thing to do in battle is just not get hit. It has the capability to perform crazy stunts and infiltrate territory like no other Titan. Besides its capability for military prowess, its 1v1 potential is also extraordinary. It'll climb up your back and scrape your eyes out in one swoop. It can also pierce hardened skin with how sharp and hard its teeth and claws are. The ability to break through Titan skin is insane. We saw Porco get Eren pretty good at the beginning fight of Season 4, but Porco wasn't close to a master. A gifted shifter could easily take down any other shifter with the Jaw's power, and for that, the Jaw Titan takes my SS rating. Next up is the Cart Titan. I always thought this Titan was a bit funky, but after finishing the manga, I have a sort of new respect for it. It's quadrupedal, has a long snout, and exceptional endurance. With her cannon attachment, she's a very cool mobile tank. She can put cargo, bombs, guns, people, you name it, on her back. This is cool for a military advantage and long expeditions, but I'd say the Beast Titan still has more to offer. I definitely respect its ability to stay shifted for days, even months, and just keep on going. I wonder if Peak needs to eat food out of the nape. But anyways, the Cart Titan definitely slaps when it comes to the battlefield. 1v1s are sort of another story. I think the Cart Titan may be the weakest of all shifters when it comes to combat. If they were put up against the Beast, it would probably be an interesting fight, but I still think the Cart Titan would lose. We saw what it could do combat-wise in the last chapters of the manga, but that's a completely different scenario than a 1v1 with the Attack Titan. So for the Cart's outstanding endurance, military skill, but lack of a combat body, I'll be putting them in B tier. Our 8th Titan of the night is going to be the Warhammer Titan. This is the Titan with the single most destructive power of all the shifters, except for the Colossal Titan. It can create weaponry out of thin air, spikes, more spikes, and a tree. Honestly, when you have this ability in your kit, it doesn't matter how weak your body may be, it would make up for it. Besides the ability to make things out of hardening, the Warhammer can also hide itself. This wouldn't be very necessary in a 1v1, but you can hide. This may give you a slight advantage if they can't see your umbilical cord. But the ability of the Warhammer is absolutely amazing. It can destroy armies and other shifters alike. Held by a master, this shifter is almost impossible to beat. It could be argued, but in a match versus the Jaw Titan, I'd have to say the Jaw Titan would still win. If your body was in your nape, then that'd be a given, but if it's in the ground or something, the Jaw could finesse his way around your spikes and find your body. The Jaw Titan could also just cut the cord really easily with no fight, since he can move around so seamlessly. Besides the extreme weakness of the Warhammer, I'd still put it right next to the Attack Titan at S rank. No experienced Warhammer Titan would let themselves be unplugged so easily. And now for the coup de grace, the Founding Titan. This shifter can control Titans en masse, speak to people through King Kai, and wipe memories. Physically, it's absolutely useless. It's got the physical capability of a regular 15-meter Titan, but the specialties of this Titan are where its power is hidden. On the battlefield, the Founder could absolutely cream everything and everyone. We've already seen it happen before. Not only that, but since it can spiritually speak to Eldians, it can make for some interesting anti-Marleyan motives. Now, like I said, this Titan definitely has no physical prowess. We saw how easily it went down to Grisha. Both extremely unexperienced shifters, Grisha still took her down with ease. So because of its military domination, but absolute lack of body capability, we're putting the Founder right next to the Cart Titan. And I think that about does it. I might have stirred up some controversy by putting the Colossal and Armor Titan in C rank, but I really do think it's fitting. Post what your list would be down below, I'm genuinely curious. Anyways, thanks for watching.